Do not adjust your technological device. Do not fiddle with your headphones. Do not let your wife go off with handsome doctors. They may not come back. And do not forget our time together, phone boxes. It's been brilliant. Thank you. All of you. You are listening to the epic feature-length season finale of Phone Box Phenomenon! Branden Burg fired his ray gun at Helena. The shot bounced off the force field and disintegrated a small vase about 2 inches to the left of Anna Logica's head.
Branden, you blithering banana brain. Oh, how I wish this were an adult show. You nearly killed Mummy.
Sorry, Mummy.
It was a hideous face anyway, let me tell you. Clashed with your tacky outfit.
Shut it, you. Honestly, if you want something doing, do it yourself.
Anna tapped at the console.
What are you up to?
Oh, just creating a vortex in your cell that will suck you into the core of a red dwarf star. You know, nothing much.
Don't you dare!
Anna hit enter, and a blue light started to form at the back of Helena's cell. Helena grabbed onto the doorframe as the light grew brighter and started swirling.
Forvo ready.
Forvo! Get me out of here, let me bag you!
Branden aimed his gun at Forvo.
Magnet activated.
The ray gun flew across the room and stuck to Forvo's chest plate. Branden was still holding onto it. He hit his head against Forvo and fell to the floor. Forvo trundled up to the console.
And now what are you going to do, you souped-up stationery cupboard? The console can only be activated by organics. And with my grey outside, no one is getting in here. It would seem your little heroic journey was a complete waste of time.
I wouldn't bet on it, sweet cheeks.
Said Colin as he climbed out of Forvo.
Never overlook the little people, missy.
And with that, he tapped on the console, and the swirling blue vortex in Helena's cell disappeared. Then he tapped a few more buttons, and the force field deactivated.
My boys! My boys! I could kiss you!
Unnecessary.
Yes, please.
Grey! Grey! Get in here and destroy these infuriating imbeciles!
Ooh, thanks for reminding me.
Colin moved to the strange gramophone radar device, pressed a few buttons, and then sang into the gramophone trumpet.
Nari marsu lari mar insarli aku amuar.
Have you had a stroke?
Remind me never to invite you to one of my karaoke evenings.
Command successful. Forvo to Lenovo. Forvo to Lenovo. Command successful. Attack the Grey. No!
Meanwhile, yes, I'm using it again. I like it. Get over it. Meanwhile, outside...
Command successful. Attack the Grey.
He did it! Way to go, Forvo, buddy!
Let me at him. Let me at him.
It's no good. The Romans are nearly on us.
I was gonna give these leaden losers a little lesson in dying. Oh!
No, Max. There's too many of them.
As Max prepared to hurl himself at the impending horde of Roman soldiers, a blue light appeared behind our heroes.
Hey up, looks like you lot could do with an hand by heck it does right.
Who are you?
Call me Bo. Your good-looking friend did.
Awesome!
You deal with those grey whatsits behind us. I don't like the look of them things much, and no mistake, I wouldn't have had them for tea on a Thursday. And we'll deal with the Roman scum. I see now! Attack!
Boudica and her tribe charged at the Roman army, and an enormous battle ensued, while Max ran straight at the oncoming Grey.
Do you know what time it is, Grey? It's time to pray, Grey. Hey!
Max ran straight at them. Two Grey swung their stone arms at his head. Max gracefully slid down onto his knees, bending backwards and sliding underneath them, before spinning round and slicing his sword across both of their backs. They vibrated and then crumbled as Max backwards somersaulted over the next grey, running his sword down its back as he did so. As that one crumbled, one grey danced terrifyingly towards Len and Sean, whilst four more surrounded Max. And as they swung their huge, limber stone arms at him, he crouched into a praying position. Their arms smashed into each other, and each grey was pushed backwards with a reverberation, while Max rose and performed a perfect pirouette, his sword sliding across every grey's chest. As they fell to pieces, Max hurled his sword through the air, burying it in the grey's back just as it got to Len and Sean. It fell to dust, covering them in stone powder.
Hey, Len and Sean finally got stoned together. Oh!
Very funny. Come on, we need to get into the building.
What building?
It's not there, man. How can we get in somewhere that's not there? It's like not there. It's a notwhere. Don't go in the notwhere. Ah!
Calm down, Sean. Forvo got in, didn't he?
Len typed on his laptop.
Forvo. Come in, Forvo.
He's not there, man. He's in the notwhere now. The not there notwhere. Ah!
Give me a break.
It must be all the space-time distortion interfering with the signal.
Toto.
They sure is getting worse.
Chief Buddy Pal fella.
Come on, we've got to find it somehow.
No way, man. I'm not going anywhere. Especially to the notwhere. What if we're not here, man? Or not there? Or not... Or not...
Sean,
Leave him. We'll search for the hidden base, we won't go far, and we'll keep an eye on the world champion of worrying here.
Max and Len started searching for any sign at the base. When they turned to check on Sean, he was surrounded by 3 Romans.
Sean!
Hey, Ammo, MS, and Matt, I'm about to show you how to split a subjunctive. Oh!
Wait, Max, look!
Len pointed behind the Romans to another patch of blue light, from which something was emerging, making a terrifying roaring sound.
What the hell is that?
It's a tidal wave.
What?
Run!
They turned and ran as fast as they could, the horrifying sound close behind them. Suddenly, they both stopped dead, as if they'd run straight into a brick wall.
I guess we found the base.
Len and Max turned around. With nowhere to go, they watched in horror as a 10-ton wall of water towered towards them. Meanwhile, inside the base...
Okay, little Miss Rule the World, 'cause I'm totally crazy in the head department, don't you know? Yes, I am. And I wear weird dresses, yes, I do. It's your turn in the cell.
said Helena, who was now holding the ray gun.
You'll suffer for this.
Suffer more than I am right now, wearing this hideous, cheap dressing gown in front of my friends? I don't think so. Now move it.
Anna Logica sulked her way into the cell. Column activated the force field.
Now what? The others should be here by now.
The distortions out there are getting worse. Maybe we should go out and help them. What am I saying? Go out dressed like this? I'm sure they'll be fine.
I can't believe they've cloned Claude.
I know. He looks so young. Poor guy.
As Column and Helena moved over to look at the Claude clone, they failed to notice that Branden Burg had regained consciousness and was crawling under the console.
This is a travesty of nature. We have to help him.
Yeah, but how?
Suddenly, the dodecahedron whirred back into life, and blue light began pulsing through the room again.
What the hell?
Really ought to keep more of an eye on me. Mummy, the dodecahedron builds to full power once more.
Good boy, Branden. Remind me to get you a biscuit.
Switch it back off his head or we'll blast you into a million pieces.
Not only have I repaired your amateur tinkering, Helena Half-Wit, I have rendered the machine impossible to turn off. There is nothing you can do. Now watch as your world falls apart. silver light is tearing the fabric of space-time apart. Soon, everything will be able to be anywhere.
Well, it's been a crazy ride, Lenovo. I guess we's going out in style.
Yeah, sure has. One to remember. See you on the other side.
Phone boxes forever!
To be continued. Right now. The huge tidal wave roared towards Len and Max.
Hang on. What's this? There's someone up there. Is that someone riding that thing?
Cowabunga dudes!
Sure enough, riding the crest of the wave was Sean off Shotgun, standing on a Roman shield, surfing towards them.
Grab on, dudes!
Max got then onto his back and grabbed Sean's arm as he surfed by. All three rode the huge wave as it crashed into the invisible wall. Sean steering his makeshift board off to the side as the vast bulk of the water disappeared into another patch of blue light. Somewhere, sometime, some people got very wet. Over, fetch a towel. The blue light faded. The surf shield came to a halt. Everyone got off. Sean flipped it up and held it under his arm.
Gnarly!
Thank you, Sean. That was amazing.
Heh, it was easier than I thought. And it totally rocked.
I gotta say, hey, that water's behaving in a peculiar manner.
Sure enough, the water was running down the invisible wall, and in one area it was revealing some sort of outline.
It must be the door. Come on.
They ran through the cascading water and disappeared. Back in the control room, Branden had joined his mother in the cell. Colum and Helena were frantically pressing every button and pulling every lever they could find. Nothing was working. Helena screamed in frustration and started smashing her fists into the console.
What have I told you about hitting machinery?
Lenovo, let me hug you right now. You're soaking wet, let me not hug you and step away from me right now. Yes, I will.
What's going on in here?
Branden reactivated the Doodibby-Datron and we can't switch it off.
Hang on.
Glenn frantically examined the console and flipped many switches. But it was no good. It was deadlocked. In a matter of moments, it would reach full power, and space-time would be totally ripped apart. Oh yeah, and there would be thousands, if not millions, of graves.
Fun, isn't it?
There must be something we can do, dudes!
There is nothing you can do.
Tell me he's wrong, Lenovo.
He's not wrong. Oh, Lenovo, your brave and clever plan has all been for nothing. Did you really believe someone as hopeless and puny as you could defeat someone as brilliant and devilishly attractive as me?
Anna Logica, it's clearly been a long time since we worked together. You've forgotten that I always have a plan B.
Glenn connected his laptop to the dodecahedron console.
Synchronizing the silver light to the silver light of the office.
Ooh, what are you going to do? Bore me to death with voiceovers?
Not quite.
Glenn hit a few keys, and part of the room glowed blue. Johnny Hockey Sticks appeared, straddling the nuclear bomb.
What ho! Don't believe we've met. Johnny Hockey Stick's the name, croquet's the game. Or cricket, or tennis, or badminton, sorry. Anyway, this is my big nuclear bomb. Box fizz, anyone?
Len, you know I don't remember the code, right?
I know. Don't worry. Volvo, scan for the code. From this room, you should be able to scan the entire universe. Except maybe Swindon.
Scan, scan, scan. Fools! Are you really prepared to decimate half the country just to stop me?
Damn right we are. Are we?
Won't that kill all of us too?
Hey, it's a small price to pay for saving the world. Maybe even the whole universe.
Yeah, it is. Is it?
Scan, scan, scan. Imbeciles! You're all as bad as that idiotic Acity family. I hate you! I hate you!
Anna slammed her fist against the force field.
Careful, Mummy. The force field.
The force field. That's it. If we can create a force field like the one over that door, but this time put it over the whole building, then it can contain the explosion.
Brilliant, Lenovo. We can use the dodecahedrons and Silverlight's own power against them to strengthen the force field.
So, the explosion will destroy the dodecahedron and all the thousands of grey that are about to appear here, and the disruption should start closing.
So, I'm hungry. Anyone else hungry?
Scan, scan, scan.
Claude! Dude!
Sean went over to the claw clone.
It's not really Claude. Just a poor copy.
Dude, he looks in pain. He looks in pain.
Poor guy. We needs to help him.
Buddies.
Claude?
Poor guy can barely move.
Claude gestured for Max to get closer. Max did so. Claude whispered in his ear.
What did he say?
He wants us to leave him here.
But he'll be blown to bits, let me tell you. We can't leave him.
That's what he wants.
Please.
Scan complete. Activation code retrieved. Printing activation.
Forvo suddenly shut down, completely.
Forvo, buddy!
His battery is completely flat.
Can we charge him here?
He's not compatible with this tech, and the amount of power going through this machine would blow him to pieces.
What are we gonna do?
Die. That's what you're going to do. The Grey will be here any second. They will release me from this cell, and I shall have control over the entirety of space-time!
That sounds sucky, dudes.
We've gotta do something.
I'm still hungry. We could order pizza?
Len started manically typing on his laptop.
What are you doing?
Setting up the force field. At least this might contain the Grey. For a while.
But what about...
It's the only thing we can do. Helena, help me.
The Grey will be here any minute.
Is there still time for pizza?
Right. That's it. The force field is starting to generate. We need to get out of here right now.
But what about...
Now!
Our heroes ran out of the control room.
Run as far as you want. When the Grey free us, I shall find and destroy you in an instant.
Soon, everyone was outside. The Romans and the Iceni were still fighting, and there were distortions everywhere.
I'm sorry.
Bits of other dimensions and other times bleeding into this one.
Fight on the beaches, we shall fight on the landing ground, we shall fight in the field, and in the streets, we shall fight in the hills, we shall never surrender.
It's pandemonium out here.
I like pandas.
Come on, we've got to get out of here.
I hate to put a dampener on things, chaps, but does it really matter where we go? Considering what's about to happen.
He's right.
Let's get back to the office. Maybe we can come up with something there. Come on.
Not again. A line must be drawn. Here! This far! No faster!
They all started running, but after a few paces, Max stopped.
Max, what are you doing?
Come on.
The music.
Dude, come on!
Max slowly turned around. Forvo was standing in the doorway.
C. Power activated. Printing activation code.
A small piece of paper emerged from Forvo's chest.
Come on, Max. We've gotta go.
Goodbye, buddies. Goodbye, buddies. Take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves.
I know what I have to do.
What?
Look after yourselves, guys.
Coming, Dad. Coming, Dad.
Max?
Max ran back into the building. He took the piece of paper from Forvo and read it. He laughed.
Good work, Forvo.
Forvo.
Max, get out of there! The force field will cover that door any second.
Sure enough, the force field was creeping down the building, just moments away from the door. Max picked up Forvo and placed him on the other side of the doorway.
Look after my friends, Forvo.
The force field completed. Now covering the whole building.
Max!
I gots the code. For the first time in my life, I knows what I gots to do. What I was meant to do.
No!
You see, I's been drifting. Always drifting. I's been in a lot of different jobs, and I's lived in a lot of different places. And you know, I've never really felt like I belonged in any of them. But with you guys, I knows I belong. And I knows how important it is that you all go on belonging together. So do it, guys. Go on. Stop standing around and go live. That's what I's doing. I's finally awake, and this is my time. So don't cry for me, smile for me. This is my time, and I is gonna fly.
Max turned and ran into the building. Soon he was back in the control room.
Hey guys, I got a present for you.
What are you doing?
Max ran to the bomb.
Mommy, he has the code.
No!
I sure does. When I saw the last number, I knew this was meant for me. And by the sounds of it, there ain't no time for a countdown.
Thousands of Grey slowly started materializing all around.
3, 7, 9, 5, 6.
You can't do this! You can't!
Can I have that biscuit now, Mommy?
4, 7, 9, 5. Just one number left. Quad, buddy. This one's for you. Hey, universe, it's Max's time. The final number is... Oh!
The building exploded spectacularly within the force field. The force field containing the explosion. If it wasn't so heartbreaking, it would have been a beautiful sight.
Max!
The distortions slowly started disappearing.
He did it. He saved us.
He saved the whole world.
The whole universe, dudes.
Guess I should be happy then. Why aren't I happy?
You were a true warrior, no mistake.
No, he was just a good man.
We shall sing for him.
Boudica and her tribe began to sing as more of the distortions started to close, and then they slowly faded back to their own time.
Max! Max!
Come on. He's gone. He's gone.
What are we gonna do now?
Thanks to Max. Anything we want.
And so, together, our heroes, our friends, wandered off into a brand new day.
Phone box phenomenon starred for one final time. Max is maximum hell length.
Final time? This ain't goodbyes. I don't do goodbyes. Okay, goodbye.
Caro was Anna Logica, Forvo and Boudica.
Don't think you've got rid of me. I shall be back. Back, do you hear? Back to rule the world. Forvo ready. And me and all my lads will be right behind you. Don't you worry, me old fella, me old lad. You're sort of funny metal boxy little thing, you. You're quite cute though, aren't you, actually? Yeah. Hey up, lad. Get up here on chariot with bow. Forvo deactivate.
Sean as Branden Burg and the Romans.
I have such a hoarse throat after all of this.
And I hate talking like this. I sound like Ben Lawson.
Emily as Helena Handbasket.
I love you, Benjamin Lawson, you saucy little minx. Bye-bye now.
Column as Column Inches.
Appearing next as Peter Dinklage's body double in Series 6 of Game of Thrones, debuting next April. Yay!
Sean as Sean off Shotgun.
Dudes and dudesses, this has been the most gnarly, bodacious wave that we've ridden together. And I'm gonna miss y'all. It's been awesome. And given the chance, I would do it all over again in a heartbeat. Be excellent to each other, and don't let this be the last time I see all your faces. Catch you on the flip-flop, dudes and lady dudes.
Nathan as Lenovo.
I will cherish you always, like the data in my hard drive.
Adam as Johnny Hockey Sticks.
Testing, testing. Hey, there we go. That's more like it. Sorry about that, old chap, but couldn't get the damn microphone to work. What? Okay, here we go. Johnny Hockey Stick's the name, Croquet's the game. Box fizz, anyone? I like that. I'll do one take, see?
Tilmer as Tilmer Soup's Ready.
Toto!
Jack as Claude Acity. Fella, buddy, pal, chief, buddy, pal, fella. 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 Swing it, baby. Swing it, baby. Swing it, baby. Still got it.
And me as me. Thank you, everyone. It's been a blast. I love you all. And all you guys out there, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone. Goodbye from everyone here at
Phone Box Phenomenon.